if you know you're a good guy, you got good intentions, you don't have anybody buried in your backyard. Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica Jane. I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, Jessica, is that a halter top? Or even, Jessica, what are some things that girls wish guys did? Well, if so, I'm glad you asked, because while I did do a dirty version of this video, these things are actually like pretty PG, but we really wish you guys did them. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to hear our secret desires, however salacious or unsalacious they may be, or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so there's 7 of these. Let's get right to the point. And as always, make sure you stay till the very end, because at the very end, I'm going to explain to you how to do all these things in ways that get us women chasing after you without creeping us the fuck out and losing out on us forever and then having to try again with somebody else. Lula. Okay, so the first one is approach us. I'll tell you right now, me and all my girlfriends almost never get approached. So much so that we'll basically sit and fucking talk to any guy who has the balls to do it. I say this all the time. You guys, your options are anybody you approach. Our options are anybody who approaches us. So I can't tell you how many times a girlfriend will sit down to brunch over the weekend and be like, here's this guy I'm talking to right now. And we're all like, ew. And she'll be like, oh, he's like really nice. What? Because again, we take whoever comes at us. So if you know you're a good guy, you got good intentions, you don't have anybody buried in your backyard, come say hi. Please, we're desperate. And if you get rejected on the approach, chances are you did maybe creep her out a bit, or you came at her in a way that every other guy is coming at her. But again, stay till the end. I'll tell you exactly how to make sure you get her excited and engaging the second you open your mouth. Number 2 is actually tell us about you. So most of you guys know that in my coaching program, our clients come on a Zoom call with me and a practice girl, and they practice talking to my girlfriends while I sit and watch and critique them. That sounds like a type of kink or fetish. Anyway, and one of the things my clients are always surprised to hear is that my girlfriends wish they got to know my clients more. Some of you guys are so performance-based where you know all the right questions to ask and how to make her feel understood. But a lot of you guys don't know how to personalize your conversations, how to show us pieces of yourself, and how to get us interested in who you are with those little personalizations that leave us wanting more. But I'm telling you right now, if we're sitting there talking to you, we want to get to know you. We want to see pieces of you because that is the stuff that gets us interested. Nobody wants to sit here and talk about the weather all the live long day. It's boring. We get exhausted. I don't know how interested you are in talking about the weather, but you're not interested in talking about the weather. So give us pieces of yourself. That way we could become interested in you. Because what's the number one interest all of us have? Yes, it's ourselves. So if you could talk about yourself, give us your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, we inadvertently will always be interested in you. And we women, we're looking for men to be interested in. I'm not even lying. For all y'all motherfuckers out there who are like, you can't ask a fish how to be caught or catch a fish. Whatever. Fish don't want to be caught. We women do. We women are looking for it. We're looking for that connection. We're looking for those feelings. We're looking for that chemistry. And we won't be able to feel it if we don't see you. Now the third one is get to know us. On the exact opposite end of the spectrum, some guys are really good at talking about themselves, but not necessarily inquiring about us. Ask me if I've ever done anything like that. Ask me what I would do if I was in your situation. Get to know us, not even just like, where are you from? What's your ethnic background? What did you go to school for? That's not getting to know us. That's getting to know my details, which could be easily copied and pasted onto somebody else. Do you know how many chicks out there are brown from New Jersey and went to Rutgers? Come on now. That's not me, man. But again, I'm going to explain exactly how to elicit personality details about a woman so that she feels like you really are getting to know her and that she really does feel seen. And in that feeling seen, she'll want you to see her naked. Number 4 is laugh with and flirt with us. I'll tell you right now, I have a lot of jaded girlfriends, although I might be the worst because I've sworn off dating until the end of the summer. But all my girlfriends who are currently dating and in their 30s and 40s have admitted to going out with any guy who asks, even if he's unattractive and broke as fuck and shorter than her. They'll just go. He approached, he asked, cool, he's got a plan, let's do it. But the one thing where they realize, I'm not feeling it, is when they realize this dude, they're not laughing with this dude, and he sure as shit isn't trying to flirt with them either. We women, we chase our feelings, guys. You guys can chase a hot chick all the live long day, regardless of how crazy or mundane she is, but we chase our feelings. And most men just don't realize that they can create and intensify those feelings within us. And getting us laughing with you, not at you, getting us laughing with you and getting us to initiate flirting with you. I always talk about this concept of cognitive dissonance, where if our body performs a knee-jerk reaction, like an actual action, our brain later catches up and says, oh shit, we must have wanted to do that because we did it. So if you get us laughing, trying to make you laugh, and then like flirting with you unconsciously because of all the momentum and chemistry you've built, what happens is our brain says, oh my god, are we flirting with him? We're flirting with him. It's because we like him. Or even something as simple as laughing, like, oh my god, he's making us laugh. We wouldn't laugh if we didn't feel good about him. We feel good about him. We like him. So don't underestimate how much our fucking brain is working to your advantage when it comes to getting women wanting you. Because I'll tell you right now, like I said, we chase our feelings. We desperately want those feelings. I love to laugh, live, laugh, love. And that's chicks all across the board. I don't care who she is. I don't care who you are. Get us laughing. Get us flirting with you. And we'll be eating out of the palm of your hand. Munch, munch. Hungry hippo, hippo style. I think it's hungry, hungry hippo style. Number 5. Oh my god, I can't believe I have to say this, but I do have to say this. Touch us! Now, if you haven't done numbers 1 through 4 first, don't fucking touch us. But if you have done numbers 1 through 4 already, please touch us. The only thing weirder than a guy who touches us before he's done numbers 1 through 4 is a guy that doesn't touch us after he's done numbers 1 through 4. It's weird. The natural dynamic that happens as we are building connections, as we are building feelings, as we are building chemistry is to come together. Yes, in the dirty, dirty sense later in Pound Town, but I mean just we gravitate towards one another. That's the point of this all, guys. None of us are here trying to make new friends. None of us here are trying to make long-lasting connections where we never copulate. And if you are, you're, I hope you're happy with that. If that's your goal, cool. But that's genuinely not women's goals when you approach us and get us to know you and you get to know us and you get us laughing and shit. Fuck, you don't want to touch me now? I must be ugly. So yeah, like I said, for all you guys who are like, the Me Too movement. Well, yeah, don't fucking rape or sexually assault anybody. My God. But you've approached us and we're like laughing and flirting and we're having a great time. If you don't touch me, I will hurt myself. Oh. Or at the very least, we'll think it's just because you're not into us and we'll feel really stupid for being into you. And then we'll really hate ourselves. We women, we get like that. But again, if it feels too forward, chances are you're fucking up from 1 through 4. So don't do it. Too many of you guys are like, I know I have to touch her. Ah. But no, you touch her when it feels natural. And if it's not coming natural, chances are you're misstepping 1 through 4 along the way. But we'll talk about that at the end. Number 6, I feel like I should have put this earlier, but anyway. Number 6 is ask us out. Again, all my girlfriends who are in their 30s and 40s and like just getting super jaded from dating altogether, they will go out with any guy who asks. In fact, I was just telling this story to Patricia, my assistant. When I was fresh in the dating scene in Hollywood, I went out with every single guy that asked. And any guy that didn't ask, I just figured he didn't want to see me. Again, we take it upon ourselves to realize that, if he really wanted to, he'd ask me out. And if he didn't, it's probably he's not into me. He's probably got so many other girls because there's so many pretty girls out there. I'm so ugly. So yeah, man. Again, if you've done even 1 through 4, ask her out. If it's on a dating app. Even if you've done 1 through 4 and you haven't even touched yet because you just met and you still don't feel right about it, at least ask us out. But yeah, either way, you're never gonna know unless you ask. I will never fault anybody for asking something because that person can always say no. But again, you're only doing yourself a disservice by not asking out the women you want, especially the women you have great conversations with. Like, what are you even doing? Why? Why not? I don't know why you guys aren't asking us out. Do you know how many dudes throughout the years on dating apps I've really clicked with, but they've just never fucking asked me out? And I've been like, okay, guess we're not going out. Whatever. So yeah, just do it. Just do it. There's nothing else to say about that. And the last one, something you guys genuinely don't seem to understand, but the reason I put it last is because after you do all these things, this is a necessity. So a lot of you guys, you'll go on these great dates or even just have these great conversations and then think that you have to contact us constantly in order to be on our minds. But that's not how it works, bro. I'm telling you, when you can get us feeling all those things, you've planted that seed and we are the ones replaying those scenes in our head and conjuring up those feelings for you. You don't have to do it. So number 7, leave us wanting more. Too many of you guys don't realize that taking a step back, continuing to live your life, leaving us the hell alone unless you thought about something that reminded you of us or you're setting up the date. Too many of you guys are like, let me talk to her all day. Let me wish her good morning every day. Let me tell her all day everything I'm doing today. Like, yo, what you're doing is you're interrupting that feeling pattern that we are playing for you in ourselves and replacing it with black and white text, if that's how you're contacting her, which I'm assuming it is. DMs, Facebook Messenger, regular text. When you interrupt our movie that is conjuring up our feelings, which you started, you are now replacing the original feeling-packed memory with this black and white text, and we are now associating you more with the super boring, uneventful black and whiteness. The association is going more to that than the original feeling-packed memory. Does that make sense? So you guys need to step back. My God, leave us the fuck alone. Leave us wanting more, especially if you've done all the things before this. And for all you guys right now who don't know how to do all 7 of these, I have compiled a 5-day training series where every day you are going to get one topic on each of these things. Granted, there's 7. Well, I think the getting to know us and us getting to know you is 1 day. But every day I'm gonna go over the science and psychology of the best way to approach a woman, how to create connections and chemistry, how to get us laughing with you, not at you, and actually flirting with you, and how to move things forward physically in ways that feels good for you. It feels natural, feels comfortable for you, and is very inviting by us women. I did this training a couple days ago, but now it is in an actual training program that you can access right here. I've dialed the entire thing down to 5 days where you will perfect your approach so that any woman who hears you speak within the first seconds is hooked from what you're saying. How to create those connections where you don't have to talk about your like deepest pains and traumas and fears and dreams, but it's just like how to be you. How to be you and engage her on that, because that's the stuff that gets us interested and intrigued by you. How to get us laughing and flirting along with you, and how to get all this shit on autopilot so that you never need any of this ever again. So that you probably don't even need to approach ever again because women start approaching you. In fact, that's one of my favorite consequences of going through this program, which so many guys have described happening to them, is that the better they are at getting all of these steps down, the less they have to approach women. Why? Because the way they walk and talk now is what is magnetizing women to them. We women, we see it on you, the way you walk into a room. Do you think James Bond ever had to approach a woman? Probably not. I've never seen all the movies, but women come at him everywhere he is, and he doesn't even approach these bitches. Anyway, you can check out this page right here, which explains the entire 5-day training program that you could do at your own pace, on your own time, and whenever you want, as much as you want. And again, these 7 things, these are things that any man is capable of doing. The question is, how capable are you of doing them? And if you're not, what are you gonna do about it? So see where you lie on this 7-point scale of giving women what they want to get what you want, because that's what this is about. And thanks for watching as always. I'll see you guys next time.